And we should be live. Hello, gamers. It's freaking time. Hold on. I just remembered I have to play Tears of the Kingdom again. It didn't even cough. Hello, everybody. It's Tears of the Kingdom time, unfortunately. I put this up to the people. I said, what do you want to see me play this evening? And by an overwhelming majority, people voted for Tears of the Kingdom. So. Oh mein Gott. This plushie is hitting the balloon smoking. Oh, the chat's not on screen. I sound like I'm going crazy. I mean, aren't I always? First of all, let's turn the alert box back on, because I think I turned that off last stream, because there were just too many alerts. Robin donated 50 subs, which is super freaking awesome sauce. Right. Looking good. Chat is on screen. That's a nice cliff to jump off. That's what I'm thinking. We are so back. There's no way you turn down playing Tears of the Kingdom when the Tears of the Kingdom video is by far your most successful. For now. For now. I think that was a little too loud. I peaked the mic, sorry. I think I should turn my gain down just a little bit. Just so that I'm not deafening anybody. Let's just a little bit so that I'm not peaking it. Okay. Is the korok leaf legally smokable? You know it. I'm only a legal smokable herbs type person. Oh my goodness. Walter Wide, thank you so much for the $2. This game is such a frustrating 10 out of 10. Mods? Ban this guy. Oh, I just realized that I can't hear the game. Oh no. That didn't fix it, I don't think. Now I can't hear the game. And oh no, we're good. We're good. Well, that's no good. I can't hear the. Well, I'm sure you all can hear the game. Um, that's rarely a problem. If you're looking for a new game to hate this year, try Resident Evil 6. You know what? I'm trying to like some games in 2026. We can't hear the game? Oh, wait, that's huge. If you can't hear the game and I can't hear the game, maybe there's something wrong with the game audio and not just my mic. Can't hear the game. Oh no. Um uh, that didn't do anything. Hmm. My apologies. It is the game's fault, of course. It's always Tears of the Kingdom's fault. Let me just make a new audio input capture and see if that fixes it. You hear the game? You can hear. Yippee! Amazeballs. Super quiet? Yeah. I can turn it up a bit. I wish I could hear it. Sometimes unplugging my headphones and plugging them back in works. Usually, if I close OBS and reopen it, it fixes it, but I can't close OBS because I'm streaming. Sometimes what works is when I... Did that fix it? No, not really. Wow, sunset orange. Here, give me just a sec. Okay. We're good. I can hear. You all can hear. Everything is going great. Well, at least it's pretty. I think we're gonna do the most fun thing to do in all of Tears of the Kingdom. That's right. We're gonna go to the depths. Just like the thumbnail. Gameplay. It is very pretty though. Do I think the expansion pack will save this game? What? No. Will the expansion pack save this game? The expansion pack's already out. It's like, what, Google Maps? That's really funny. Am I... I think... Okay, I think I was a little too loud. I'm turning my gain down just a little bit. I'm still a good level, hopefully. Skitty falling for bait yet again. You can rage bait me. There is no DLC on Earth that would save this game. I don't know if I'm allowed to ask if they could change one major thing to improve Tears of the Kingdom. What would it be? Story, gameplay, dungeon, overworld. Send Link to the past. Just do Hyrule, but in the past. It would make so many things about this game work. It would still be kind of like a cop-out in terms of Breath of the Wild continuity, but that's already not a thing, so... I'd rather get a new take on this world. They don't even have to be creative with it. They could do it like, well... I don't want to give spoilers for Okami, the greatest 3D Zelda game they ever made. But, you know, they could have been very lazy with the time travel, just giving everyone a new name. And, like, change their color slightly, just do shiny Pokemon version of Hyrule. That would have been preferable. I want to get the Skyview Tower, but the process of getting the Skyview Tower is so aggravating. Because you have to, like, go and make an elevator to get fucking Boyo up to the thing. I'll just use recall. Ew. Well, to the wide. Could the N64 memory expansion pack save Tears of the Kingdom? Now you're talking. Chad, do you want to do Rakashog? This is one of the less bad shrines. IMO. Like, at least there's something to it. It's got an idea. This one's not too bad. I would feel fine doing it. If you do not care for this game, why are you still playing it a year later? Do you understand what, like, a YouTube channel is? Oh my gosh, JoJo Jets. So glad you really Zelda 2 had the guts to call this game out for what it is. No, I mean, you know, I was not the only one. So, it's another tutorial. There are so very many of these. They give you a little mirror, and I've just got the basic shield, so I'm just gonna grab that. The mirror shields in this game. I didn't talk about this in the video. The fused stuff is so ugly. Like, This looks fine because it's like a Zonai item on like a Zonai sword, but like. Oh, hang on. It's thinking about it. Like, come on. Come on. What were they thinking? What were they cooking here? How do we make them stop? So you can do this and pretend it's a good Zelda game for a second. It's it's clipping through the floor. That's so awesome. All right. Now we're going to use the mirror with Ultra Hand. I wonder where this goes. Oh, it's in the only place I could possibly put it to get it to the other side. Now we gotta get it to reflect the light, and we gotta rotate it. Gotta put it up. No problem. That's right, it goes in the square hole. You know, I do love shrines, despite myself. I shouldn't, but I do. Interesting. There's a thing right here. So I'm gonna put this here. And, just... Oh, come here. No problem. No, I'm just gonna put this right here. Wait for this to come back up, I suppose. Just me, or do the Sheikah shrines have much better atmosphere? You know, I think they're both nice, actually, atmosphere-wise. But, oh, there's another one up here. Good. What am I doing? Why did I do that? Skitty, what are you doing? You hear about the most reputable leaker for Nintendo stating we're still in the wild era for the next Zelda using the same engine, lol. Like, whatever. Like, I don't actually think we're still in the wild era. If, by the way, first of all, there's no guarantee that the leak is true. Without even looking, by the way. That's your streamer. And second of all, I think weren't Wind Waker and Twilight Princess in the same engine? Like, I think them being in the same engine is just them not wanting all their programming to go to waste. Like, it doesn't mean it's gonna look the same as Breath of the Wild. Even assuming that that's true. Which I'm not 100% convinced it is. I'm just here to say that while your hatred for the game is justified, saying you don't care about this game is a blatant lie. When have I ever said I don't care about this game? I've made it very clear that I care immensely. Don't be silly. Oh, it was just for the bonus chest. Okay. What did I get in that? Oh, it was a large zone I charge. I didn't even register. I was just reading the chat. Nice spatula, thanks. Oh, here we go. It's time. Eat my trapdoor. Why is it not flurry rushing? Hello? Let's try that again. There we go. Tumblr reading comprehension in the chat. What's my thoughts? I said I don't care for it. That's not the same thing as not caring about it. I don't care for it means I don't like it. I don't care about it would be a lie. Of course I care about it. I care about it like more than Nintendo did. Fucking, come on. Behave. Grrr. Fine. I'll play your game. My apologies. This seems... Hello? Oh, it's because it's on a fucking sword. I'm stupid. 100,000 hours in Tears of the Kingdom, by the way. That's me. God Gamer Skitty H Biddy. How many hours does Skitty have in Tears of the Kingdom? I think the official number on my profile is like 380, but I played like 100 hours for the video. Like, and I did that on a separate user, so I don't have that playtime. But it was another like 80 to 100 hours. If Tears of the Kingdom had trophies, would you have gotten the platinum? Probably not. That would probably involve getting all the korok seeds, and I'm just not interested in doing that. That sounds miserable. Kitty, are you real? I don't know. Yeah, I missed the edge of duality. Playing this game is like that one Samurai Jack scene. When does the magic begin? There is no magic, is there? Yeah. Yeah, it is exactly like that. Thanks for the 5 also, by the way. Alright, I think we're gonna just recall that fucking Skyview Tower. Wherever it is. There it is. I see it. I've laid eyes on it. I've made contact with it. Having fun with the game of all time? This is certainly one of the games I've ever played. Are you playing game if you hate it? You're smart. You'll think of it. Well, sometimes in this game that happens. I'm out of stamina. This is awkward. Oh, wait. No, I missed it! Uh-oh. Do I have a fairy? Am I gonna fucking die? Uh-oh. Oh, I don't know the fall damage cancel in this game. Oh, wait. Skitty never dies. Certainly not as a result of poor planning. Skitty never biddies. Well, that's not true. I'm always biddying. I'm the biddiest there ever did was. Let's go. Bwah, 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 bwah. Bwah, 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 bwah. In Tears of the Kingdom, 2 out of every 4 people are the half. Sure. How much biddy would Skitty biddy if Skitty would biddy? That's a really serious question. We're bringing it around. I can't believe they got this game running on the Switch. That's crazy. I'm sure it would look better if I was playing it on the Switch too, but I have mine on patch 1.1.1. I'm just not doing that. That sounds miserable. I thought this game was going to be a break in the demise cycle. Should that happen in a Zelda game? Look, all I'll say is that my favorite Zelda games happen outside of the context of the demise curse or whatever. Like, my favorite Zelda games are Link's Awakening and Majora's Mask, which have nothing to do with Ganon or the Triforce or whatever. So I would actually be very happy with them breaking the cycle, especially if it meant we got another ending like Wind Waker's. I played the DS games. I have not. What they don't want you to know is that Skitty can't even biddy. Oh, thanks for the 5. I feel like Zelda, Metroid, and Mario Kart's going on a dark path lately with their undercooked open world of designs. Yeah, it's not ideal, is what I'll say. But you know, I also think it could be a lot worse. Maybe it will get worse. It can always get worse. But hello, I've solved your problem before you even knew that I could help you. Hello.
Oh.
Hello, Saucin. Listening to this in one ear in your 3-hour video and the other, criticism. Yippee. Oh, thanks. Ah.
Oh.
I feel like I would like Majora's Mask better if I had played the OG. It's on NSO. Oh, it's the expansion pack. I feel like I'd like the stories at DSL just from a story perspective. Interesting. Maybe I would. Hey, Skitty, but not to sound weird, but there are supposed IRL pic of you on Instagram, and I was wondering if they are true or not. What, like if you Google Skitty Bitty? No, there are no, like, publicly available pictures of me tied to my username. Remember all those landmarks from Breath of the Wild and how cool they were and how intentionally placed apart from each other they were? How all of the geometry was based on you traveling on foot and giving you plenty of peaks to look over? The way that new destinations would reveal themselves out of the terrain because of how it was shaped. And then they made a game where you just fly over all of it and it doesn't matter at all. Skitty remembers. Skitty, your picture's leaked, actually. If you type in Skitty plushie, there are several images of you. The blunt is back. Those who know. Alright. Let's go. Look how fucking stupid it looks! I'm employed and now send Lim monies. WVid, thank you. Wow, look at all the activities you can do in this part of the sky. You might be able to count it on 2 hands if you're lucky. Yeah, I could count it on 2 hands, and I don't even have fucking fingers. I got these paws. I was gonna do that initially, but I selected the wrong thing in OBS. I cannot speak. Here we go. Where are we dropping? Oh, we're dropping all right. I was wondering your opinion on the new content of Minecraft update. I don't play Minecraft. Do I have a goal currently? Yeah, I'm going to go to the Gerudo Depths and the stream ends when I find something interesting down there. This is going to be the first infinity hour-long stream. Find a way to cool down? Oh, I'm on it. How did they make this game? It's so big. to avoid the frogs. Say your iconic catchphrase. No problem. Which enticing locale do I visit first? Remember when they made a bunch of dark areas in Breath of the Wild and it looked super awesome? And it was super moody and atmospheric? Oh, this is my first time in the depths. Hold on. Such a good moment. Alright, what did the dono say? How do I feel about Echoes of Wisdom's staggered dungeon? Staggered dungeon? And story for future Zelda installments as opposed to traditional Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild models. I'm not sure what you mean by staggered dungeon, but I loved Echoes of Wisdom. I find it ironic that you never made a big rant video of Pokemon. People have already done that. Like, I don't need to say more things about how, like, modern Pokemon sucks or whatever. Like, I haven't been into Pokemon since I was in high school. Like, the fact that I am a skitty plush has literally nothing to do with the Pokemon franchise. I just think Skitty is cute. Yeah, I know. I know how to throw things. This is my April Fool's file. So I've done, like, nothing in this game, as you can tell. Which is nice, because it means I get to skip doing the fucking GSI again. Do I know how to throw things? No. It is so cute. I wish Pokemon were real. Wait till you hear about cats. Whew. Jen Spark, or maybe Gen Spark, says, thank you for making your review. I absolutely loved watching it. Your points, presentation, and editing are all mwah. Well, thank you so much. And thank you for the 10 quid. Skitty, equip a different goddamn weapon. You're hurting my eyes. No, this is awesome. How did they make this game? How did they make this game? How did they make this game? It's so good. My favorite Disney movie and maybe current thoughts on the company. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I have not seen a Disney movie in a minute. Like, the closest thing I get to, like, interacting with Disney is really fucking Kingdom Hearts, which I think is very funny. So awesome, dude. I don't have, like, any devices. I would make a sled. A sled with a fan on it. That's what I would do. If you care. Oh, is that another Frox? Or is it the same Frox? It might be the same. No, it isn't. It's a different Frox. Well, that's no good. Find Zelda and Tears of the Kingdom motivated exploration way more than defeat Ganon in Breath of the Wild? No, it really didn't. I know where Zelda is. Obviously. I hate Persona 5 video when... No, I wish. But I can never make a Persona 5 video. Stagger as in sets rather than one or all at once. Yeah, I thought that was a good way of handling it. Listen, I love Echoes of Wisdom. My praise for it is not universal, but, like, pretty much. Why am I still taking damage? I'm on my fucking sled. Are they stupid? A dragon? Sometimes you get to see a dragon underground, and then it's all for one brief moment. It's all worth it. Oh, a puff shroom. Which light root are you? Are you like the... Yeah, Siwakama. Or Amakawis. Siwakama is moving the spheres, I believe. My birthday was yesterday. Happy belated birthday. How many shrine names do I have memorized? All of them. Haven't you seen the 2 streams where I name every shrine from memory? I'll never understand why they didn't deshitify the depths in the year of polish the game had. Well, they made the depths in the last year. Awesome stuff. Name 1 shrine right now. Kamatukis. I believe that's a precise strike. There's Tajikats. Building with logs. Korok, forward force. Oh, you're a shrine fan? Name every shrine. I've done that stream already. I've done the stream where I name every shrine. It just doesn't feel the same. It just isn't right. It's just not right. You'll never be Breath of the Wild. How do I have a fly swatter? It's bad. That's just what I have. Will it gust if I do this? No, it will not. I will just throw it like a fool. I don't think I've ever done like a stream in the depths before. Do you have a favorite character in Age of Imprisonment? No, I hate Age of Imprisonment. Whew. I liked Rafika's voice acting in English. How about the fact that horses were imperfect but useful in Breath of the Wild, but made worth less than nothing in Tears of the Kingdom? Also the lack of music in the depths. I have a lot to say about horses in Breath of the Wild. I read a whole fucking paper about it. Chat. I've read like multiple books for this video. I have a big old folder on my pewter full of various essays and books and journal articles. Like, writing the Breath of the Wild video is a task, but there was also a ton of research. What's happening here? Could it be a Yiga camp that isn't just copy-pasted? Well, maybe, I don't know. It's very possible this appears somewhere else in the game. The depths are big. Full-ass books about Breath of the Wild, not necessarily about Breath of the Wild. I've been reading about all sorts of things. Mostly game design. But also a bunch of other things that are seemingly unrelated. This video's got a lot going on. Skitty, I'm sick as a dog right now, like laid out of my ass. And your stream was like a sight for sore eyes. Well, welcome in. I hope you feel better soon. Do you like my fly swatter? I think it's really fucking silly looking. Slash neg. Do you know that you can climb up a ladder even when you're out of stamina? We have a release date for the Breath of the Wild essay? Nope. Did you see that? Did you fucking see that? This is an 11 power bow with a regular arrow that one-shot the only enemy guarding this camp. Fanfare that lasts longer than the fight. Literally. I say that in the video if you manage to defeat the singular Yiga that's guarding the place, but I was so serious. Ooh, cannons. Can't wait to use these for like 2 seconds and it'll break. Whatever. Skitty, have some whimsy. Look, it's a cannon. Very cool. Now I can shoot things with my cannon shield. A cannon event, if you will. This looks stupid. Okay. So I'm gonna leave the fly swatter though. That looks fine. Well, I guess we can use this as like a takeoff platform to go towards the next light route. I don't really want to go this way, but I think there's like a stop to go this way. So let's just you know, it could have been really interesting for the Yiga to be like, oh, I didn't go get the treasure chest. I forgot about that. It would have been very interesting for the Yiga to be like, you know, the royal family outlawed the Sheikah technology and persecuted the Sheikah. That's why we became Yiga. And in Tears of the Kingdom is like continuity with that arc, because now they've sort of reclaimed technology through building Zonai contraptions. That could have been a very interesting thing, and they just didn't. Tears of the Kingdom have themes challenge. Impossible. They're like, this game is about connection, and they don't let you, like, build another village, which was, like, the best, most connections-filled part of Botwa. I think it would have been really cool to build, like, a village for the Yiga, like a silly take on the Terrytown. I think it would be really awesome to rebuild the Shadow Hamlet into, like, an actual town. Maybe it's a little small for that, but I think that would be cool. Large crystallized charge. A Yiga schematic, yay. Yay. Awesome stuff. Alright. I'll grab this one too. Observe. Let's go. How many hours have you built up in Totka just from hating? Probably like 450. But math was never my strong suit, so take that with a grain of salt. Let's do the Infinity Zonai charge. See how far we can go. Gameplay. It's all about connections, but Link can't tell anyone what happens at all. Exactly. Oh yeah, as I was saying earlier, remember when they made dark areas look really, really fucking cool in Breath of the Wild? I'm gonna hit the tree. And then they made them look ugly as fuck in Tears of the Kingdom. Do you remember that? It looks ugly when it's dark, and then also ugly when it's lit up. Yeah, Colgera flying in the dark can look pretty cool, I'll say. How will I know how to get to the nearest light route? It's not like they're the only fucking thing you can see in the distance. Favorite 2D Zelda? Link's Awakening. What are those? Are there keys of some sort? Let's see. Oh. I guess I didn't land it on the light route. Oh, it's way over there. Oh, that's the, whatever Soryo Tanag backwards is. Shrine. Ah! Be gone! Oh, hello. Link's Awakening remake art style was trash and it makes me mad how many people seem to like it. I'm sorry, you're wrong. Link's Awakening 2019 art style is adorable. Favorite island? Well, let's just say. Oh wait, there's another one. It's right there. Yeah. Can almost kind of see it. Which weapon will it be? A Traveler's Claymore. Well, it's probably better than a fucking rusty claymore, right? That was a rock hammer, whatever. Amazing how context changes everything. Wait, hang on, now I'm going the wrong way. There sure are a lot of light routes around here. I feel like I'm right near one, but I also feel like I've lost sight of it. Wait. I see it. What do I think of Wind Waker? Wind Waker's like in the middle for me. I like Wind Waker. It's not my favorite, but it's really good. I like it more than Twilight Princess, I think. But I like it less than Breath of the Wild, Skyward Sword, Ocarina, and Majora. Not in that order. Surprised you don't know all the light routes down to the coordinates. I don't care about light routes. They don't have puzzles inside them. Or blessings. Or proving grounds. They're just there, you know? What a fucking waste. Oh no, I gotta walk over the not malice. Thoughts on Hollow Knight? That can't be a serious question. What am I hoping to see in the next Zelda game? I was on a... Zeltic did a whole video about that. I was in it. This is actually one of the shrines I like more. The Chichim Shrine. It's a good one. Have I ever played Spirit Tracks? No. Chichim is a good surface shrine, I'd say. Nobody ever talks about this, but I'm always saying this. It's probably in my top 5 Tears of the Kingdom shrines, actually. What's that? Oh. Maybe that's, the Karakara mine. Yeah, I bet that's Tatayam light route. Why not? Did that work? Okay, cool. Do I have wood? I do. No, I want more wood. Sorry, gamers, forgive me for cheating. Here we go. Thoughts on thoughts? That's a tough one. Crazy I have all those shrines memorized. You know, I'm a special cat. Skitty famous? How famous? How about thoughts on Hollow Knight Silk Song? I've given those many a time. I quite love Hollow Knight Silk Song. It's very good. Thoughts on the Hollow Knight? I love the Hollow Knight. Skitty is a cat confirmed. Well, the rumor come out. Does Skitty is Biddy? Gameplay. What's the Breath of the Wild shrine in the Gerudo Labyrinth? Sorry, I forgot. That's Dila Mag. D-I-L-A-M-A-A-G. Thoughts on shock emitters? They're pretty underwhelming, but they're cool in water. When I play Kingdom Hearts Recoded, someone was just asking me about that game recently. No, I've not. I've started it, but I did not get very far into it. I think I just got distracted. Many such cases. Tatayam, light root. I was right. Are frost emitters cool? They're pretty cool. Are thoughts on Tears of the Kingdom's prequel, Skyward Sword? Don't call it that. Skyward Sword's too good to be Tears of the Kingdom's prequel. I love Skyward Sword. How long did it take me to memorize all of them? I don't know, like a few months, I guess. I like drilling these things. Have I ever done the ultimate weapon grind for KH1? Not for KH1. I did do it in KH2. I 100% did KH2. Except for the gummy stuff. But I don't think that counts. Infinite garlic glitch. The Bramburger situation is insane. I've never played Hades. 3,000 hours Persona 5 or 3,000 hours Tears of the Kingdom. Well, you could play like 3,000 hours on one file of Tears of the Kingdom. 3,000 hours Persona 5 is like multiple playthroughs of that fucking game. So probably, you know, Tears of the Kingdom I'd be bored, but at least I wouldn't have to play Persona 5 a million times. Although I'd never been a fan of the Zelda series myself, your video was informative and funny enough that it's become one of my favorites. Thank you. Thank you. And thanks for the 5. Try not trying to this Dakatus. It's not Dakotus, it's Dakatus. You might be thinking of the Dakota Shrine, which is Electric Path and is located in the Gerudo region. Really the Wasteland region. It's associated with the shrine quest Eye of the Sandstorm. I never beaten Persona 5 because my PS3 died and nothing of value was lost. Sorry, I love Persona 5 slander. When can I expect the video in 2029? I can't ever make a Persona 5 video. Persona 5 is an ontologically evil video game. I'm gonna skitty true in the chat. I do an hour-long rant video about how throwing the fishing spear at fish in Tears of the Kingdom breaks the fishing spear no matter what. Unlike in Breath of the Wild, is very important to me. Okay. After your Breath of the Wild, I say you need to do Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask essays. No, I don't. The worst reason to make a video about something is because you feel like you should make a video about it. I love Persona 3. Why do you hate Persona 5? Maybe I'll talk about it one day, but I really, really, really doubt it. Due to personal reasons, I cannot make a video discussing that game. What do you think? Have you ever said... No, I never will. You'll never know why I don't like Persona 5. What about Persona 4? It's fine. Like, there are things about it that are really good, but there's also a lot of things about it that are really not. Euchre King, thanks for the 5. I've never seen this game before, but it looks like a lot of fun. How much does it cost? Is it worth the money? Well, do you have 3.5 hours? I was loving Persona 4 until the homophobia plotline came out. Then I tried to talk about it online and learned the whole Persona community is homophobic, so now I hate it. Correct. Do I hate Tears of the Kingdom or Persona 5 more? I mean, I feel like hating Tears of the Kingdom really brings me joy. Like, it's so much fun to dunk on this game. And, like, thinking about Persona 5 gives me no joy. But also, like, it's definitely a better game. It's a lot more cohesive. At least for the most part. Not counting Royal. Why you low-key got a Stockholm Syndrome relationship with this game? Maybe because it's the backbone of my entire career and I don't have a job. I gotta do something, you know? Every day my parents are like, Skitty, what are you doing with your life? And I'm like, I'm working on the Breath of the Wild video. And they're like, when are you going to get a job? When are you going to be a productive member of society? I make no promises if that's ever going to happen. How about Skitty speedrun getting employed? You sound just like them. Where is the korok leaf? It's right here, man. Don't listen to your parents. Instead, make your mom play even more Tears of the Kingdom. She did play Hollow Knight last night. That was a lot of fun. You don't have a job? I thought you worked at Bramberger. So true. More like tears in your parents. Like, I love my adult child with ADHD who lives at home and writes about Zelda all day. Also, sometimes they're too tired to do that, so they just take a little nap. I may be pathetic, but at least I have aura. Why is the fucking Talus music still playing? Is it following me? Very slowly, perhaps? Next. next. Easy game. Skitty stream? Crappy game? So that's what I'm watching tonight. How does a plush get a job? I try. If I donated Skitty $1,000, would their parents be proud of them? My parents would be like, where are these suspiciously wealthy followers coming from? Is this some sort of ploy to help you dodge employment? In which case the answer is yes. A little bitty nap. That's me. Also, Euchre King. Yeah, they mentioned Euchre in one of my favorite video games ever, the hit 2015 visual novel We Know the Devil. You didn't know you could do that with key size? What? That's like the only thing you can do with... Wait a minute. Take advantage of their glaring awareness and attach one to an arrow to grant a homing quality to the arrow. It says it right there. Silly. If I ever do the Koga quest line, this will be nice and easy. What happens if I... I wonder what happens if I activate this construct. Maybe it won't let me, but it'll be like, you have to go to the other place first and get auto build. The eye thing was in the game trailer. It's also in the gameplay demo. Very cute. Well, if I ever do the Koga quest, I guess we can see what happens once you've already activated that construct. I don't usually do these things in this order. I'll talk to this guy as well. Why would I read the Keys eye description? I don't know. Why not? What was even the point of the depths, man? I don't know. Make the game look big? That's what they did. I have something for you, but I don't advantage from my auto build. I know. Where's the light route? Hello? Oh, it's over there. Maybe not actually? Wait a minute. Where's the freaking light route? There's one there. That's a treasure chest. That's a... Oh, that's not a light route. There has to be a light route. This is the Soryotanog backwards light. Goryotanos, or whatever. Whatever they call the backwards Soryotanog shrine. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I see a light route. Is that it? No, that's too far away. Let's get up top. Let's get on top of these mushrooms. That will give us a better vantage point. What's korok leaf? Is that the weapon or someone else? That's the legal smokable herbs. Game idea. It's ugly as fuck and you can't fucking see. Game of the year. Game of the century. Hold. Is the light right up here? I'm so smart. Go Nato Euros. Yep. They thought that one through. Yep. Awaiting when Skitty gets Stockholm Syndrome from Tears of the Kingdom and begins liking it. It's not gonna happen. Oh. Sorry? Give me a second. Sorry. I just got a message. My apologies, gamers. Oh my goodness, there's so many people watching. What the skit? I never get viewers like this on any of the other stuff. I have a theory the depths are AI generated, but I can't prove it. Well, perhaps. Message from John, Tears of the Kingdom? Probably. Not too far off. What was I doing? Oh yes, I was trying to find something halfway decent to do in the depths. Tears of the Kingdom brings in the cash. That's true. My full-time job is hating this game. What was that one music game Skitty Bitty was the master of? Oh, Project Eva. That was a lot of fun. Do I have the air bike? I don't have auto build. This ESRB says this game has use of alcohol. Who consumes alcohol? There's a Noble Pursuit. That's in this game. They got a bar. I think you caught a bunch of tired people right after work, like me. Well, welcome in. This is usually when I stream on at this time of the week, though. By the way, I think this is going to be a regular thing. I think it's going to be Wednesday and Saturday. I can fight this flux construct. That could be fun. These guys are pretty cool. No, Breath of the Wild brain. Where is it? Where's your core? Oh! Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Am I excited for anything Nintendo in 2026? I mean, I don't think Nintendo's announced anything in 2026, have they? Nope. No, not that. Damn. Splatoon Raiders? What the fuck is Splatoon Raiders? Tomodachi Life. Is that this year? Oh, that's huge, actually. Hold on. Are you doing that again? What's that sound? Oh, it's right next to me. How have I never heard that sound before? He's right behind me, isn't he? I should sample this and make it the beat for an epic song. I'm pretty sure the next Fire Emblem will drop this year. Where's the part where I get excited? Sorry, I'm a little bit of a Fire Emblem hater, if I'm honest. Don't ask me why. I'm not qualified in my hatred of Fire Emblem like I'm qualified in my hatred of this game. I mostly hate Fire Emblem because I think the games are boring and Fire Emblem fans are easy to range bait. Would I like to try a Metroid game? At some point. One of these days I'll power through Super Metroid. I keep starting it and being like, wow, this feels... Oh, I can't say it. People are gonna... They're gonna kill me! They're gonna kill me dead! But I think the game's control scheme hasn't aged well. And I don't like how moving around feels. Like, at some point, I'll go back and I'll you know, I'll finish it. Because it is a legendary game. It was massively influential for the genre, etc., etc. But also, it feels like shit to play it. This thing's gonna kill me dead again. Uh-oh. Is he stupid? Oh, I took his arm, that's why. Rip Bozo. This is not a strong weapon. Do I even have a strong weapon? Not really. The closest thing I have. This is not good. I'm screwed McFucked, I think. I have a diamond. That's huge. Wait, hold on. No, don't do that. Game of the year, by the way. Well, it wasn't game of the year. Uh-oh. Saw that coming a mile away, but was powerless to prevent it. Too bitter to have all this hate? That's not true. It's very easy. Favorite Zelda movement is still Wind Waker. I guess that's probably fair. Zoomer Skitty never attained appreciation for thing I liked as child. Many such cases. Do I like Plants vs. Zombies? I liked it when I was younger. How would I describe my channel? I'm like a little creature who talks about video games. I have not played this game in 7 months. And I haven't played it seriously since the video. All of my Tears of the Kingdom streams have just been me fucking around. I just gotta lock in. This Kingdom Hearts ass song. / positive. It's like if Shrouding Dark Cloud was silly. I'm trying to read chat. It's not good. Get it. No! My reticle! Whoa. I don't know what just happened there, but I'm not complaining. Uh-oh, I fell. Oh, good, okay. Where are the shades? Like from Age of Imprisonment, or like the sunglasses on the Skitty plush PNG? Come on. Get up on it. Let's go. Hello, Flux Construct. I'm back. Uh-oh, no, 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 no. Do not. Finally, a non-subscribers only live stream. Are my streams usually subscribers only? I don't think I've ever done a subscribers only stream. No problem. First try. Okay. Let's look at the chat. I talked about Soulsborne. No, I haven't. I love the feast menu. I love scrolling through every single item I've ever collected. Every single time I shoot an arrow, it's awesome. Is this stream permadeath? No. I'm just doing this for shits and giggles. I'm so fucking scared for the Zelda movie. It'll be fine. I haven't seen a single advertisement yet. I don't have ads on my streams. This is I'm running on donations. Maybe it would be wise of me to turn monetization on, but I haven't. Is there a society of plushies where you're the only one who's exposed himself to the public? Well, maybe. I'm worried the movie's gonna be Orientalist. You can't say that or the worst people on planet Earth are gonna be like, actually, you're overthinking it, and there's no such thing as Orientalism. I am very smart. Sorry, no spoilers. No spoilers. There's this, well, I can't say too much, but I've got a secret project. Can't be saying that in front of 300 people. I don't think those people would be on this stream. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. There's no way the movie doesn't suck, I'm afraid. Well, maybe it does suck, but then, like, what? So it's another shitty video game movie. It'll either be entertainingly bad or it'll be boring and forgettable. Either way, it's fine. I like the Mario movie. I don't know. The Mario movie's fine. Do I have Dazzle Fruit? Dazzle Fruit's like the only good thing about this fucking game, and I don't have any. Are you freaking serious? I don't have Dazzle Fruit? Dazzle Fruit in the game where the only good thing is Dazzle Fruit? This sucks, man. Man, fuck the depths. Fuck this game. I want Dazzle Fruit. Let's go get Dazzle Fruit. Maybe there's Dazzle Fruit near the Rakashog Shrine. The Gerudo couldn't possibly be Orientalist. They're too hot. I never thought of it that way. Are you skitting? Yeah. Meow. Aw. That's very pretty. Man, the colors in this game look great. I've said that a few times. I'll keep saying it. It's true. Meow. Spicy, what'd you think? Was it the best video you'd ever seen? Was it very intellectually honest and very good faith? That was my impression of that video. AOI being like, not all Gerudo are bad. Yeah, there's some good ones. Now, granted, some of them still practice their evil desert magic, but, you know, that's just how it is. Made me so mad I had to log off. Oh, don't worry. Not to tease anything, but I have seen that video like 10 times for certain purposes. It's not just a little bit bad. It's extremely bad. The only good Gerudo have to submit to Hyrule. Well, but it's fiction. You can't possibly have any sort of political implications in your art because it's not literally taking place in the real world. Don't you know? And it's just fantasy, and don't think about it too hard. And you're probably just some politically motivated woke ideologue. Which video? I'm never paying attention. Don't worry about it. It's a secret. It's a secret to everyone. But one day, everyone will know. Once my master plan comes to fruition. Let's go gambling! Oh, there they are. Let's just, This is my Switch profile called Evil Skitty, which is for the I Love Tears of the Kingdom stream. What just happened? That was awkward. My controller's being weird. Hello? There we go. I was worried that would happen. If you cook the dazzle fruit, what happens? Skitty, how could you still hate Tears of the Kingdom in 2026? It's objectively better than Breath of the Wild because it lets you glue 2 logs together. I never thought of it that way. I'm deleting my YouTube channel now. Goodbye. I love the dazzle fruit. I don't get why Nintendo removed Cass but not his family. Did he just leave them? He would. Have I done any interesting reading lately? It's been mostly like academic papers and game design books, like textbooks, and also regular books. Playing this on current patch? No, I'm not playing this on current patch. Obviously, I just did the dupe glitch. Not that you aren't right, but have you considered shitting on a different game? Yeah, but few games are this easy to just, like, absent-mindedly play while I do some slander, you know? The best thing you can say about Tears of the Kingdom is that it requires no thinking whatsoever. It's a perfect game to turn your brain off to. Remember how Breath of the Wild was so big and magnificent, and this game just lets you look at it like a fucking diorama, which is cool for like 5 seconds until you realize how much it ruins the world design. It's better than Scarlet and Violet at least. Yeah, piss versus shit. Where's the shrine? Let's do a shrine. Let's do the Tatterrock shrine. Can your feelings towards Tears of the Kingdom accurately be described as onnen? Maybe. If I died in some sort of tragic accident, my spirit would persist. I would spread my Tears of the Kingdom hatred through all the land. Boom, Maru's blessing be upon ye. Overpowered player character ruins sense of adventure. Yeah, kind of. I mean, even Breath of the Wild was bad about that, past a certain point. Why do you think everyone likes Eventide so much? Ooh, there's another shrine up there, but I think it's a stupid one. We're going to, like, a decent shrine. They way overused that fucking sound in this game, by the way. I didn't mention that in my video. But, like, the discovering a new area sound is so awesome and iconic, and they just completely overuse it. Like, they use it for every cave, every new location. Like, it doesn't feel special. And in the shrine, and in the sky also. Like, here we go, again. You know how many hours you'd go in Breath of the Wild between hearing this jingle? SMFH. Catarrock Shrine. Not even a minute passed between jingles. Exactly. That like didn't even try. Fire and water. Oh, this is not a metal cube, it's a stone cube. Ow! Get back here. I was a little too slick with it. This puzzle is so cool, I hope it can't be instantly solved with the rocket shield. We're just gonna pretend that you can't do that. Just for the sake of argument. Thoughts on Undertale Deltarune? Two awesome games that I never ever want to talk about because the entire fan base is so incredibly annoying. Damn, that's a weirdly good shield for where I am in the game. Hi, Skitty. I recently found that I'm trans, and I'm wondering what kind of voice training you did to have such a cool voice. This is just my voice. I think it is possible that you are mistaken about the type of trans that I am. But also, congratulations, and I hope that that goes super duper well for you. It is not an easy time. The wrong type of trans. Well, don't put it like that. The actual way I got my voice to sound all cool and androgynous is through taking testosterone. The Skitty transvestigation begins. No! You don't need to transvestigate me. I can trans-explain myself. I guess you could even build like another box out of these like lava slabs if you really wanted to. Skitty, quite literally every fandom is annoyingly toxic. I mean, they all can be, but I think in terms of the most consistently annoying fans on the internet, it's I think it's gotta be Undertale Deltarune. I actually think the shrine is very cool. Yeah, this one's fine. Like, if you pretend you can't skip it with a rocket shield, it's very cool. Legend of Zelda Trans of the Kingdom. That's me. Legend of Zelda Tears of My Wallet. Skitty true. Remember how in Breath of the Wild all the monks were in cool different poses? And some of them meant different things, like how the Twin Peaks had the monks like leaning towards each other like the mountains. That was very cool. And now this one has the exact same statue in every single shrine, and it's not even clear like why the shrines exist in the first place. I hate this game so fucking much. Remember when? But they're to imprison ancient evil, Skitty. Yeah, exactly. My bad. I'm just taking a peek. I hope this game gets remade and becomes actually good. It's not going to. Well, remember when Typhlo Ruins was cool? Now it's just blah. I'm depressed. I don't want to play this game anymore. Ooh, Dinral. Oh, I can't go over to Dinral. I'll get set on fire. It'll be really bad. I don't have any sort of fireproof equipment. Switch to Botwa. Pivot to Pikmin. Maybe. Ugh, I don't know. I don't. Man. I hate you, Tears of the Kingdom. They could never make me love you. More like Typhlo Ruined. Truth Nuke. Pivot? I might. I do love Pikmin. I do love Pikmin. It'd be more fun than this, that's for damn certain. Rock Pikmin fan says, I love Pikmin. Why do I keep playing Tears of the Kingdom if you hate it? Sorry if you're asked all the time. I am asked this all the time. I'm genuinely curious. Because it's what everyone likes to see me play. Because 300 people showed up to stream. That doesn't happen normally. People really, really like it when Skitty talks about Totk. And Skitty also really likes it when people show up to their streams. This is like I'm playing on my instrument outside the subway station so that you might throw some spare change at this little cat. And also so I can interact with you, my lovely audience. Everyone likes to see their favorite YouTuber suffer. It's true. Try to get some of those Skyview towers, I guess. I have a list of games I wanted to play / finish right now. I actually just made a list of games I want to play this year yesterday. Breath of the Wild streams could be fun. Yeah, maybe I will, actually. I mean, it would help me stay consistently in that Breath of the Wild mood. You know what? Just playing Tears of the Kingdom, like, and feeling how soulless it is actually making me feel better about Breath of the Wild. Maybe this is the strat. Face reveal when? Never. Though actually, I think a good chunk of my audience has seen my face. Not a good chunk, but like... some folks in my Patreon server have seen it. Hi, Skitty. First time chatter. Love your videos. Welcome in. Thanks so much. We literally already have a face reveal. They're the Skitty plush IRL. True. Skitty actually has shown their face in a video before. That is true. There's a video. There's a one picture of me when I was 9 years old in the Tears of the Kingdom video. Think about playing this game again, but for what? It's boring. Like, I'm bored right now. I'm glad that I'm looking over a chat right now. Favorite Zelda game? That's how I know you're a new chatter. Does someone want to tell them what my favorite Zelda game is? No, my favorite Zelda game is Majora's Mask. That's right, Simple Song's got it. Will I ever play more Majora? At some point. Have I seen... Whoa. Thank you for the 5. Have I seen Yesh's videos? Great Breath of the Wild review, awful Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't seen his Tears of the Kingdom review, but I did really like his Breath of the Wild video. It's one of the many Breath of the Wild videos that I would have on repeat when I was working, like, in the ceramic studio in college. The inspiration to make the Botwa video came when I was listening to Orion, friend of the channel Orion's Breath of the Wild video, where he was doing Botwa slander super hard, and he was making some good points, but also at some instances just completely misunderstanding the entire fucking point of the game. So that I was like, no, you can't slander my precious baby Breath of the Wild. Not on my watch. Not on Skitty's watch, so I started writing some notes. Really want Zelda to be cel-shaded again? These games are cel-shaded. I should just get the N64 Pro controller. It is really awesome. Is Botwa my favorite Zelda? No, my favorite Zelda is Majora's Mask, and then Link's Awakening, and then probably Skyward Sword, and then Ocarina, and then Breath of the Wild. Or maybe I like Breath of the Wild and Ocarina a similar amount. Am I doing it if my group chat gets leaked? I'm not worried about that. At this point, I've sort of adjusted to the fact that I'm a public figure, and I just assume now that anything that I say can and will get leaked. Insane ranking? Why? N64 NSO controller. I mean, it just works well in general. It feels just like a regular N64 controller. I don't need a new wing. I can just go here. I want apples. I feel like Sonapan sounds like a fucking cream for your foot or whatever. Or like some sort of like medicine you take. Whiskey just confirmed their fame. Your ranking is insane. I don't think it's insane. Majora, Link's Awakening, Skyward Sword, Ocarina, Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Tears of the Kingdom. Unless there's another 3D Zelda I forgot about. Oh no, fucking hang on. Put Echoes of Wisdom in like the above Wind Waker. Possibly. Oh, I don't know if I could put it above Breath of the Wild. I'd put them next to each other. I like them so much for different reasons. The shrine is practically a second Ascend tutorial. It's so true. It's very embarrassing. What the fuck were they cooking? Above Wind Waker? Yeah, I said it. I forgot Echoes of Wisdom existed. You should play it. It's really good. I love Echoes of Wisdom. My favorite Zelda race / tribe. I'm a big fan of the Sheikah. Struggle to comprehend what people like about Echoes. Echoes of Wisdom is like if Tears of the Kingdom was actually good. Like, it does all the things that people who glaze Tears of the Kingdom say that Tears of the Kingdom does well, but it actually does them well. The tries, like, the try system and the echoes are so much fucking better than, like, the Ultra Hand building because it doesn't... Like, Ultra Hand, you can't experiment without, like, going through a farmed resource, which is, like... deeply obnoxious. Whereas in Echoes of Wisdom, you're not punished for experimenting. Echoes of Wisdom is based outside of the unskippable yapping. Yeah, I guess the unskippable yapping is, like, a little bit annoying, but, like, the dialogue is cute and charming, so, like, at least it's not like Tears of the Kingdom where I also hate everyone who's talking to me. I love Echoes of Wisdom. Oracle games need more love. True! If you like the Oracle games, you should play Echoes of Wisdom. Wish it had a different art style. I feel like that art style is better just used for Link's Awakening. I mean, there are some differences between Echoes of Wisdom and LA 2019, but I also just think it's a good art style, and it's, you know, it's a cute little take. Like, imagining what that 8-bit style would look like if it were 3D. I think it's very cute. I think Echoes of Wisdom manages to feel distinct from LA 2019, but that's just me. Recently started playing Skyward Sword for the first time since its release on the Wii. I love Skyward Sword. Never finished Okami because of the yapping. You're weak. Okami is my favorite game ever. And all the yapping, the overwhelming majority of the yapping, at least, is skippable in that game. Is that an acorn? Man. It's a pine cone, not an acorn. I don't have auto build. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okami mentioned. True. Filter by Okami. Weak. True. Okami's a great Zelda game. Okami is the best 3D Zelda game. I don't know if that's a hot take, but it's true. Skyward Sword is goated. True. Skyward Sword is goated. I think, yeah, Okami has dungeons. It totally has dungeons. Never heard of it till now. You should play it. It's not that expensive, and it's really, really good. I want the Oracle games to get a remake so badly. God, me too. Like, the worst thing about the Oracle games is that they're on the fucking Game Boy Color, and you have, like, 2 buttons. Man, what the hell were they cooking? Look at this fucking game. All kinds of bits and baubles in the fucking sky. Hyrule Castle's got a fucking gloom pillar. Death Mountain also. Like, you got some sky islands, but there aren't enough of them to look distinct. It's like Breath of the Wild's map with a bunch of ugly bullshit copy and pasted everywhere. Look how they massacred my boy. I do not care for this video game. I might stream Okami, but I also am just going to replay it on my own time for footage, because I am going to do a video about it. I wonder where that rock came from. Oh, right. Fucking nowhere. Want to follow that rock up to the Sky Island and see where it came from? I'll tell you where it came from. Fucking nowhere. Remember how Hyrule was all destroyed in Breath of the Wild, and now it's Tears of the Kingdom and everything is still fucking destroyed? What was the purpose of that? What was it for? I think the Malice to Gloom change is actually, like, not that complicated. I think it's just that Malice was, like, a 3D model and Gloom is a texture. It's, like, less resource intensive. I really think that that's it. But Hateno has mushrooms. That's true. Hateno does have mushrooms. Sorry I'm V late. Well, welcome in anyway. We probably got like 14 more minutes before I'm getting the hell out of here. It's called the Sage Temple Ruins and no one so much has mentioned it. Of course. Why would they mention something? They would never do that. Look, it's a Shurine. Is that the Maya Chin Shrine? Is that where we are? No. I think that's actually the Ishodag Shrine. I was wrong about where we were. I think that's Ishodag. Maya-chin is a little further south. Can I go kill Ganondorf? I don't want to. I have to do the fucking boss rush. And the army fight? No thanks. Ishodag. A windy device. Doesn't Skitty Bitty have opinions on pizza being in Tears of the Kingdom? There's pizza, but no pizza toppings. Pizza's only a 3-ingredient recipe. They could have let you put toppings on the pizza, but no. You can get me to 100K by 2027. That number just keeps going up. I had like 100 subscribers 2 years ago, so at this rate I should have like a few trillion subscribers in like 10 years. Remember how this game has a whole tutorial where they keep teaching you how to stick fans on things? And then you get off the Great Sky Island and you have to stick fans on things? Cinema. Imagine pepperoni adjacent pizza. Yeah, imagine mushroom pizza. There's like 100 types of fucking mushrooms in this game. Could have been a seafood pizza, a meat pizza, a spicy pizza. Oh, right. The fucking... the chest. Just gonna... chest is there. Just gonna... That's me, God Gamer Skitty H Bitty. Awesome. Going up. Gameplay. Yeah, I've definitely felt worthy of the jingle. What's the H stand for? Hyrule. Hayato. Noble Pursuit is not alcoholic. Well, there's a whole bar where they serve it that only adults can drink at, so... Took his name in the divorce. Man. I miss my wife. Parenthetically, Hayato Sensei. Kitty, what are your thoughts on Tears of the Kingdom? Well, I don't think it's very good. Chat, did you know? Did you know that despite being called Shrine Island, there is no shrine? Did you know that? Skitty, what are your thoughts? I don't have any. I've got no thoughts. Jenny so hyped with the bottle video. Better be at least 3 hours. It'll definitely be at least 3 hours. The question is, how much longer than that will it be? I'm hoping it doesn't end up being 5 fucking hours long, but it might. Is Shrine Island the same spot where the Flower Shrine was in Breath of the Wild? They're completely unrelated. They are completely unrelated. That is a Floret Sandbar. I guess you can only get the thing when you go over there, but that is what it's called. They're totally different. Wee. Are you subjecting yourself to this? Because people like to watch me suffer. I prefer to watch you rant or enjoy a game. enjoying games. If I wanted to enjoy a game, I wouldn't play it on stream. That's one thing. Saved it. Yeah. As a Zelda YouTuber, what's next about the what's next after the Taka video? Well, I may be having a collaboration with a certain famous YouTuber at some point soon. Perhaps. No confirmation of anything yet, of course, but they nerfed the climb jump in this game. I genuinely don't know. I basically never climb anything in this game. There's no reason to. Oh, where's the fucking Aracuda? Can I just shoot it so the music stops? It's not that serious. Finally, some fucking peace and quiet. Okay. Thanks. There's a shrine Jimin. Point Crow? At some point, Point Crow and I keep being like, we should do a collab. And then we're like, yup. So, what should our collab be? And that's just how it goes. Croton? Oh, I haven't heard from Croton yet. I keep trying to get in touch with him for Breath of the Wild purposes. I have questions. But, you know, no word from him yet, unfortunately. Do I have thoughts on how the eye trivialized the bow and arrow? Are you happy you never miss your shots? I mean, we had Z targeting for, like, every fucking 3D Zelda game. Which was basically the same thing. You know, it's not exactly, but, like, I don't really mind. Aonuma's like, I'm getting old. My eyesight isn't that good anymore. I like using the eyeball. Is it gonna fall? No, it's not gonna fall. It wouldn't fall. It's your favorite video game community? I would just try to avoid video game communities for the most part. Just the intended solution? Yeah, it's very easy. Will I ever play Majora's Mask with the Game Grumps? I somehow doubt it. I don't think they want me on their show. I'm just a little skitty cat. Cleo Gaming. I love Cleo. Uh, you wanna, you wanna, you wanna guess what is inside this shrine? Wanna guess what's inside this shrine? I'll give you one hint. The loading screen was really fast. Ten out of 10 IGN, by the way. It contains pain. True. Yeah, I always wanted that large zone eye charge. One blessing down, 51 to go. 7.8 out of 10, too much blessing. Unironically true. Does it ever explain why Rauru has sacred magic? No. Is it ever explain why Rauru has the fucking light power that Zelda was supposed to get from her mother and her mother's mother? Are Rauru and Sonia T for T? Is that the secret Tears of the Kingdom lore? Is that why they never had kids? Holy shit, I'm about to crack this mystery wide open. The deadpan 1 foot in the grave voice when you say 10 out of 10 IGN is killing me, thanks. Is it ever explained why Zonai? No, it never is. It never is. Fucking Zonai. Well, everybody, it's been a lovely stream, but it's coming up on 9 o'clock, and I don't want to play this game anymore. Do you think you'll still be mad about Tears of the Kingdom in 2027? Oh, yes. Almost certainly. Well, thank you so much to everybody who came to stream. I'm gonna take off for the night. Thanks so much, everybody. And I'll see you probably Saturday. Good night. I don't want to be here anymore. Anyway, that's it. See ya. Yeah, exactly. We could go save at the Shrine on